This is everything on my desk, running at the same time. 3 displays are live, a stack of SSDs is mounted, audio is playing, and my phone is charging. And there are even files moving between drives in the background. And the only thing tying all of it to my MacBook is this one cable right here. That's the whole connection. Alright, this just showed up, so let's actually open it. Wow. This already looks premium for the creators who refuse to settle. It feels heavier than it looks, but usually that's a good sign with docking stations because you want to feel them, you want them to feel robust and high quality. Especially when you want to plug in cables, it should stay solid on the desk and not move around, so it's heavy and hopefully these will work. Look at the front here. You've got the golden trim, proper aluminium, SD and microSD right up front where you can actually reach them, a headphone jack, and a couple of fast ports for the stuff you grab constantly. And then you flip it around. And this is where it gets a little ridiculous. There are 26 ports in total. You've got 8 USB-C, 4 USB-A, HDMI, DisplayPort, 10 gigabit Ethernet, an optical audio, basically everything a desk could ask for. The 2 specs that actually made me curious are these. First of all, it charges your MacBook at 140 watts, so you don't need an additional charger for your MacBook. This will do it. And it runs a dual chip design with up to 120 gigabits of bandwidth, which on paper means nothing should ever have to fight for speed. On paper. We'll have to find that out in a minute. But what else is in here? First of all, we've got the power adapter. It has 240 watts output. That's quite a thing. And what comes as well is this dual Thunderbolt 5 cable, which on the side where it enters your MacBook is also magnetic, so you could use it as 2 separate cables or just as one. And still, we got an additional Thunderbolt 5 cable. I guess this is for the purpose of connecting a Thunderbolt 5 display. Let's set it up. My current setup looks like this. An M5 Max MacBook Pro is using the FusionDock Max 2 docking station, Thunderbolt 5 docking station, and an Apple Studio XDR display. On the other side, on the same desk, there's a Mac Studio with an M3 Ultra connected to a BenQ 4K monitor. My goal with this FusionDock Ultra is to connect both monitors and even a third BenQ 4K monitor to this docking station, all by using the M5 Max MacBook Pro. The last times I hid my docking stations always behind the desk, which is a convenient place because everything just looks clean. But I think this powerful docking station deserves a place where it's seen. So let's go for here. This is one of the few products where I actually read the manual, because in here you can find how many displays are supported by your specific Mac or MacBook and the order. Like if you have triple display, like what's our plan, where do I have to connect them exactly to get the best performance? 16, 17 and 18. Yeah, that's the easiest way. Now I finished setting it up and here's what I connected. Of course, the DC input on the back, we got an audio input, then the 2 USB-C cables which will lead into the laptop. 3 displays. I decided to go for 2 Thunderbolt and 1 DisplayPort and an optical audio output. However, in the front we only currently got 3 ports. Like one is for this thing. This is an adapter for CF Express Type B cards for the camera. Then there's an USB-C cable which will lead to an external SSD. And what I was really surprised about is that we still have an additional PD output on the front, which supports up to 45 watts of output. And I'm going to use this for this station right here where you can charge your phone, your Apple Watch and your AirPods. This is the moment. We only have to plug in these 2 USB-C cables into the MacBook and then the whole setup should just work. Let's see. Okay, this is insane. We've got 4 displays now, like 3 external ones and the MacBook display. And I'm just moving around a window and it looks super smooth. Like there's no lag at all. Wow. I instantly stress tested the FusionDock Ultra with lots of devices connected and lots of files transferred. It never felt like it reached its limits. Everything ran smoothly and it feels like a huge extension of your MacBook. Everything's just running. Wow. So, some time has passed and I've been using this docking station for over 4 weeks now. And from all the docking stations I own, this is the one I'm constantly using. It's on my main desk and I'm so happy about it because first of all, it doesn't overheat at all. You can touch it, you can feel it's warm, but it won't overheat. On top of that, it's super quiet. I didn't hear it once, and that matters a lot because it's right in front of me. And if I want to edit videos or listen to something, I just don't want to hear any fan noise. Everything, so many other devices in this room are louder. The NAS, I can hear the ventilation sometimes. Then a Vialoop device that I'm currently testing, which is an AI agent. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see a video about it. It's coming soon. Even the MacBook itself. Most of the times you can't hear the fans, but if you do some heavy work, you can hear it. But what you'll never hear is the FusionDock Ultra. And I had to try one more thing because my new NAS has 2 10 gigabit Ethernet ports and the docking station also has 1 Ethernet port, 10 gigabits. So I connected the NAS directly to the docking station to see if I get faster transfer speeds than over Wi-Fi. And you know what? I will keep it connected because it was noticeably faster. I got faster upload and download speeds from my NAS and that matters a lot. So who is this actually for? Because at something around $650, this is not a casual purchase. And it shouldn't be your first stock if you just need to plug in a monitor and a mouse. This is for people who push their Mac hard all day long. That's editors, 3D artists, photographers with heavy libraries, anyone whose desk is doing 6 things at once. If that's you, this earns its price simply by never getting in your way. A couple of honest catches before you buy though. It's Apple Silicon only, so Intel Macs and Windows machines are out completely. And you'll want to be on a recent version of macOS, so check your chip, check what your display actually needs, and know exactly what you're getting. Here's what I learned after all of it. A great dock never is meant to make your work more exciting, it's meant to quietly take away the small interruptions that used to break your focus. And then it gets out of the way. That's exactly what this has done for me. It holds my entire desk together all day and asks for nothing back except one cable and a bit of space. It's earned its spot and it's not going anywhere. If this is the kind of setup your work lives in, the link is down below in the description. If you want to see more like this, feel free to subscribe and we'll see each other in the next one. Happy creating.